Hi, this is Denise Levy. I'm an artist and designer. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to show you how to make this really cute, whimsical birthday card. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm going to show you how to put together this really cute, whimsical birthday card. I love a good pun, so this is a toast to your birthday. So I'm going to kind of have started dry fitting. I'm going to start with the card base and just get this put together first. So we have this yellow layer that's going to go down first. And I'm going to just get some glue halfway up. That allows me to kind of have a little bit of time to wiggle it around if I need to. I'm going to smush that into place. That looks pretty good. Then I will get some glue on these other parts. Spin that up, press that back down, and then we have this green layer. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to get glue kind of on this bottom half and get that in place. Okay. Yep. And now I'll lift this up, get a little bit more glue down. That should be sufficient. Okay. All right. So first thing we're going to do is assemble our little piece of toast here. And I have dry fit, so I know he goes this direction. So this piece is going to glue down to the black. And then that creates his little eyes and mouth. Get that in place, and then this kind of makes it, gives it a little detail and makes it look a little bit more like toast, hopefully. I'm just going to get a little bit of glue all the way around. Okay. And find if I pick things up, make it a little easier to get it put together. Okay, so this guy is going to go there. So I'm now going to put his little party hat together. So you want to make sure, you can see like on this part kind of comes out more than on this side. So that's the side that you want facing up. And that's going to glue down on that first. This is a delicate little piece, but I did not have any trouble cutting it out, and I desperately need to replace my mats. I am going through a large amount of painter's tape, and you know how mats, when you first start using them, they are so sticky. It's just like, oh my gosh, you can barely get anything off. I'm avoiding that. I know I'm strange. So that went down like that, and then the little tassel for the party hat is going to go right on top. My tweezers, if you have tweezers, this is a helpful time to use them on little items like this. And get that down. Okay, now his little hat is ready. Oh, I did not get the heart goes on him. And then we also want to make sure that we've got the little wrapped present going the correct direction. And let's see. I think it goes just like that. Yeah. And if you do it the other way, it's, you know what? It's not going to be a big deal. I think I want this going. There's just a slight indentation down there. Again, not a huge deal. Like that. And then the little bow is going to go that way. You could definitely switch up the colors on this. If you didn't want pink, you could, you know, change that up. Oops. Okay. But yeah, switching up the colors would be very easy to do and easy to, you know, customize the card to the recipient. And that's little heart's just going to go on his chest. Okay, I think I'm going to get my sentiment down now before I get all these pieces. So I already got these weeded, and so I'm just going to get out my transfer tape here. I'm going to burnish this on the front and on the back. I think this card would be fun for an adult or a child. It's silly and whimsical, but then I think, you know, an adult would get the pun for sure. So we're going to get that right there. And there's a bump out there to help you place that. Burnish this down and then carefully remove this. Oh. S is not wanting to stay. And I try to be careful so I don't also pull up any cardstock, which I'm known to do. Okay, and then we have, oh, I'm going to use that again. Then we have to your birthday, to your B-day. And these little cutouts in these letters are pretty tiny, but as you can see, they cut for me, so hopefully that does not give you any problems. I tested the sentiment on both my Cricut and my silhouette machine, and it cut beautifully. My silhouette mat is in better condition than my Cricut, but it still worked. Okay, so we're just going to get that in place. Put that down. See if that does it. Oh, I took some cardstock, darn it. Let's see if I come at it on this angle, if I'll have any better luck. Not too bad. I always say this is crafting. It's supposed to be fun. It's not that serious. So handmade items are not supposed to be perfect. At least that's what I tell myself. Okay. Just double checking my picture here. All right. So I'm going to put Mr. Toast down. Hopefully without dropping it and getting glue everywhere. And get him right into place. That looks pretty good. And then with the party hat and the present, I'm going to use both liquid glue and I'm going to use some foam adhesive. So I've got so many layers going on here. You do not have to do this. I'm not going to fiddle with anything behind there, but you can just glue it flat if you so choose. Not sure I got the placement quite great, but that looks pretty good. Okay, and then with the gift, I think honestly, if I just get 2 of these, that'll be good. Maybe I'll pop. I'm gonna pop just whoop, a tiny dot of glue right there. And this little present's gonna go right there. And this card is done. If you purchased this card for me, thank you for supporting my art. If you're interested, as always, all the information will be in the links to this video, as well as on my YouTube page. And I sure do appreciate any likes or follows here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.